Swag, ridiculous, yeah, ridiculous. Money in the brown paper bag, ridiculous. Swag, ridiculous, yeah, ridiculous. Money in the brown paper bag, ridiculous.
I hurt my shoulder and had not been able to comb it or anything for a couple of days. And you know, it behaved pretty well. I guess it turns out that raw hair doesn't need to be touched every day. So I just washed it, I deep conditioned it, and now I am going to, you know, do the usual. I'll put some of this Melanin hair care. I really recommend this. It's very light, and it gives the hair a little bit of, you know, sheen and all that stuff. So I'll put some of this in, and then we'll brush it out. And then this weekend we're going to say goodbye to long hair. So it turns out my husband does not like me in long hair, and I'm not taking it out because of him, because I'm putting it back in September for my birthday. But you know, every once in a while, it is okay to make your spouse happy, right? Look at how nice that looks without me doing anything to it. I have enjoyed having this hair in. I really enjoyed it on my cruise because I swear to you, well, I shouldn't swear. That's what your parents say, you shouldn't swear. But I honestly didn't really have to do anything. I'd wake up, I would pin it up in the front like this. I mean, I would put it in a bun like that when I slept at night. And then in the morning, I would take it out and then I'd just shake it around, and that was it. That I just wear my hair like that all day. So that was really great. And then at night, you know, maybe I'd do something to it, but usually not. Maybe put a little cute comb or pin it back, or actually I don't think I pinned it back. I wore it out the whole time. So I liked it because that's what I really wanted, was to test out how does this do on a cruise, because my natural hair, because of the salt water, I'm guessing, I don't know, my natural hair gets really, really, really dry on a cruise. I do not know why. My natural hair is not really dry. It's usually nice and silky and a little bit wavy, curly or whatever. But on a cruise, it just looks like matted, nappy mess. And so I wanted to test that, and I usually have to wear it pinned up at night when we go out to dinner and all that on the cruise. So I wanted to test out how this hair did. This hair did great. I think I've shared some, I did do a cruise video. I will post it up there or wherever they say. It was the last video I had posted, showing you, and it shows you guys some of the pictures that we took on the cruise and all that kind of stuff. So for a cruise, this hair I give two thumbs up for manageability, ease of use, just not having to worry about your hair and how it looks or any of that kind of thing. And as you can see, I mean, I even have this little part that's mine, and I have it red because it's all really gray, and I used henna. So I would do stuff like this, and you don't even know. Look at that. Or I would just, you know, kind of try to mix it in, like on this side where there was more hair out. I would just kind of mix it in. This isn't how I did it, but anyway, whatever. So, sorry about that. Had to get a brush. So, yeah. So, I have enjoyed the entire experience of having raw hair. Having a sew-in, I guess I should say. Which would I choose between, okay, well, pros and cons of the two things that I did. The first thing I did, if you recall, was I had a frontal. I loved it because the frontal, remember, it gave me more body and curls in the front, but I couldn't deal with the part that you have to glue and all that. That's not my jam. It's not me. I don't know what to do about that or what to do with that. And so that, the frontal, plus it's, you know, it's very, to me, to some people, like Petra says, she doesn't even notice it. And she's in sort of kind of menopause just like I am. She gets hot flashes, but she says she doesn't notice the heat from the frontal. But I really, really notice it. I really could feel it when I go outside, and I was worried that being in the Caribbean, I would just be miserable all the time. So for me, even when I'm at home, the frontal's not going to work because I felt like it was too much work because the glue and keeping that part maintained. I liked it because it gave me more body up here. It gave me more options for styling. Um, what else? It was just it's a better fit. Um, if you want easier to manage hair and hair that looks good and full and all that. Without the frontal and just having the leave out, you know, the hair is a little more dead looking in the front, and you've got to play with it and blend it and all that kind of stuff. So that was work, but it wasn't a lot of work. So for me, I like the leave out for not having to deal with the glue. It is a little more, like I said, to blend it and all that stuff. But so which would I choose if I had to do it over? I would choose the leave out. I would leave out more hair, and I would get it braided a little differently for the actual sew-in. And maybe I use 3 bundles for both, and I would use 1 more bundle for the leave out so that there would be more fullness up here without a frontal, right? So yeah, but I love this hair. It's really manageable. It feels good. I like to play in it. Does it tangle? Yes, it tangles. This hair, people, of course, hair tangles. It's long and it gets all wrapped around itself back there. But you know, just running your fingers through it will detangle if it tangles. It doesn't really tangle in the front. It just tangles back here at my nape of my neck. Could you hear what I said? Nape of my neck. Anyway, but yeah, as far as tangling, shedding, I have not had a whole lot. It is starting to shed maybe a little more than it was in the beginning, and that is because Petra and I cut some of the wefts to put in the type of sewing that we did. We had to cut some of the wefts to fit them across the top and stuff like that. So I believe that that's why I'm getting a little bit of shedding, but it is not a lot of shedding. I don't have to pluck hair off my arms or anything like that. It's just every once in a while, or like now as I'm rubbing through, as you can see, I have like 1. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, so there you go. That is my synopsis of this whole journey. And to reiterate why I did it so that when you guys ask questions or want to know about the hair, I wanted to be able to give true, realistic answers. I don't want to give answers. I didn't want to be off the cuff or not really addressing your issue or anything like that. I wanted to have experienced it and be able to say, oh, well, try this or do that, or maybe that type of hair isn't for you, or, you know, and be real and honest about it. Because, you know, I always say to you guys, and I've said it from the beginning, and Petra says it, we aren't out here to scam people. We don't need to scam people. We live very well. We're selling hair because we enjoy it, because we want to uplift some Black women, create some jobs in our community, give you guys quality hair that isn't processed, because I really believe in the unprocessed hair. I really believe that we have been doing this processed hair for a long time. We don't know what kind of chemicals are getting into our systems. I see our Black women out here getting breast cancer. They don't smoke. They're not doing anything that would cause, you know, that supposedly causes cancer. I mean, we've got to look at everything. We've got to look at the makeup that we use. We've got to look at what's going in our heads and what's going on our heads. Okay? So, yeah, that's why we do what we do. We're not in this to get rich. I'm not rich, but I'm fairly well off. I have a good job. I don't need to sell you hair that's crap or to scam you. you know, to make a living, and neither does Petra. We're doing this because we love it. Okay. All right. That's it. I'm gonna fix my hair. It's really wet. I'm just gonna let it air dry, and then I may blow dry the front, these little parts, and then just do a little straightening with the curling wand or something, and just put a little curl in it. That, you know, when I was on the boat, I didn't do anything with it. I just did it like this. And I went to the salon, and the stylist said, "Oh, I thought that was your real hair," which I took as a compliment. Okay. Anyway, it has been nice doing this. I hope to try a different kind of hair for my birthday in September, and I'll do a few videos about that. I think I'm gonna do raw Indian curly. But why don't you guys suggest to me what I should do? Just put a comment, you know, down there, wherever that there is. You know, let me know what you think I should do in September. Bye. All right, there you have it. I washed my hair, deep conditioned it, brushed it with some Melanin hair care leave-in conditioner, and then I flat ironed the front. It was like 2 or 3, you know, goes with the flat iron. Took me about 2 seconds, and and then I put some flexi rods on for about 30 minutes or so, and then I took it out and just blended it in, and that's it. So I love this hair. It's easy to take care of, easy to make it look good, and all that sort of thing. And yeah, I know my front is red and the back is black, but that's how I like it. Anyway, bye.